Hello friends, what happened when settlers came to Texas and encountered bears roaming the land? By the late 1800s, as settlements spread, more than 5,000 bears had been nearly wiped out in many parts of the state. The wilderness, with its fierce animals and unforgiving terrain. Tested the limits of those who dared to call it home. It was a place where every journey could end in discovery or danger, where harmony was always fragile. In the quiet of the stream, a mother bear moved cautiously with her cubs trailing behind, their small bodies filled with curiosity and nervous energy. This was a pivotal moment in their first lesson in survival. The mother bear scanned the water ahead, ignoring the abundant salmon that did not meet her exacting standards. She grabbed one, bit into it, and quickly tossed it away. It was a male salmon that did not have the nutritious eggs her cubs needed. Her focus sharpened. What she was hunting was more than a winter meal and her cubs' first lesson in survival. When the first settlers arrived in Texas, the land was as wild as the bears that roamed the woods. These powerful creatures were a mystery and silent shadows in the dense forest. Their presence was felt but not fully understood. Eager for control, the early settlers faced a formidable challenge when they began hunting them. They were fierce and independent and not easily subdued. The bear hunt had begun. But what other dangers lurked this giant predator besides other animals or the forces of nature? The real threat now lies with the settlers, who have gathered together, and they are driven by instinct and hunger to challenge one of the fiercest beasts of the forest, the bear. Their prey is no ordinary target, a 9-foot-tall giant animal that has just come out of hibernation for 6 months, hunger fueling its natural ferocity. This encounter is unlike any other, testing the hunter's patience as he waits for the bear to appear for hours. In the tense spring wilderness where survival is at stake, the hunt unfolds in a way neither hunter nor prey can predict. Will the hunters prevail, or will the bear's sheer power turn this hunt into their biggest mistake? Tracks were one of the most important information for settlers in finding bear hideouts in Texas. A deep footprint in the ground evokes a sense of excitement when chasing. These marks guide hunters closer to rivers where bears are just emerging from hibernation. Hunger causes them to lose up to 30% of their bear body weight during hibernation. Springtime adds to the tension because every movement of a bear is driven by hunger, and they can cover miles a day. Texans approach bear hunting cautiously, knowing that their actions can impact generations. Research suggests that hunting a pregnant bear could result in a 20% decline in the Texas bear population over the next decade. It is not easy for hunters to determine whether a bear is pregnant by sight alone, as it is hidden under their thick fur and layers of fat. However, experienced hunters or researchers can recognize behavioral cues. Pregnant bears move less in late fall and tend to linger in areas rich in food. Not every hunt goes according to plan, especially in the vast wilderness.
So we can finally come back.
In late winter and early spring, hunters often face persistent rain, occasional hail, and muddy terrain that slows the going. Dense forests and rugged hills become treacherous, and swollen rivers cut off access to prime bear territory. For many hunters, however, these challenges only strengthen their resolve. Coming face to face with a bear at close range, especially within 50 to 100 yards, is a breathtaking experience. They are capable of charging at speeds of 35 miles per hour and closing the gap very quickly if they spot a target. Their massive paws can deliver a powerful blow that can injure a hunter if spotted. This is a brutal reminder of their dominance in the wild.
It's down.
What makes these encounters even more unpredictable is their intelligence. Therefore, it is advisable to go with at least 3 to 5 hunters to be able to assist in emergencies. But this hunter says the shift from guns to bows marks a profound shift in how hunters approach the challenge. Armed only with a bow and arrow, hunting becomes a primal, highly personal experience that requires precision and intimacy with the apex predator.
Perfect shot.
Unlike guns, which allow for longer shots, bow hunting requires closing the distance to less than 30 yards, where every move carries the risk of being spotted, or worse, a dangerous confrontation.
Perfect shot.
You did it, babe.
There's a greater sense of respect for the animal as the hunter must read the terrain and follow with intense focus. One downside to using a bow and arrow is that the lightweight, silent device introduces a deeper level of strategy and skill that forces hunters to adapt and prove themselves in ways they have never had before. They spend hours scouting, tracking, and studying bear behavior to ensure a successful hunt. Stalking requires stealth and precision to approach, especially when using a bow and arrow.
He's dead.
Preparation for the Texas bear hunt was strategic. The group began by taking the time to ensure that logistics were in place, such as securing the necessary equipment and organizing transportation. They planned to use pack rafts to reach more remote hunting areas as the terrain was inaccessible by conventional boat. The group also carefully monitored the weather, waiting for a clear window to fly to their camp. Once there, they set up camp in a forested area that provided shelter from the elements. This careful preparation and adaptation contributed to the success of the hunt. Preparing for a bear hunt in Texas requires a good understanding of firearm skills and the right equipment. You will need a rifle capable of shooting at least a minute of angle, which means it should hit within an inch of a target at 100 yards. Depending on the distance, you will want to practice with your rifle at a variety of ranges from 200 to 500 yards, as bear hunting typically involves shooting at medium to long distances. Additionally, using a laser rangefinder can help you determine the distance to your target in the Texas bush, ensuring you have the data you need to adjust your aim. The hunters selected this time are all strong men. The stakes are high and the tension is obvious. Every move must be calculated, so the hunters focus on learning the skills of precise bow hunting. Because the bow competition is so fierce, only 500 hunters are selected each year for the bow activity. After a successful bear hunt in Texas, hunters don't just leave the woods empty-handed.
About here at the base of his jaw, we kind of almost went up to his chin, which that's not a rug or a life size or whatever, but if you're gonna rug it, and or if you're gonna life size, you'll be able to fix that. And then the important part, a couple things that are important.
They use the meat for food, turning it into steaks that are prized for their delicious flavor.
It's also safer, isn't it, just in case
Yeah, or rookies. You just cut the paws off the ankle. You can cut right through the pad and take the foot out. Get ready to do the second one here, but bear fat doesn't keep very well, so we try to remove all the fat that we can.
The hides are also highly sought after and are often tanned for use in durable leather goods.
But as far as freezing it, we just take it all off as much as we can.
Are there forever. So those
what I was
lay in your
referring
body
to.
forever.
Right.
But as long as they don't come in contact with stomach bile,
Although bear hunting is strictly managed, with only a certain number of bears allowed to be taken each season, it is about respecting the land that the community provides and making the most of every part of the animal. Hunters know the importance of conservation, and the limits are in place to ensure that future generations can experience the thrill of hunting while still preserving the ecosystem.
I got him.
As hunters, we are supposed to respect the land and the animals, but do we ever truly understand the depth of our connection to them? What do you think about this issue? Comment below to find out more about this question. If you find this video brings you what you need, comment number 1. Thank you for accompanying Mouse Farm all this time.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.